That's it. Would you mind?
Hello, welcome. This is Kishi here, and I'm really excited because this episode is about sex. Hell, let's just get into it. Sex is too broad to describe, but I define it as an expression. Intimacy, whether it's making love, intercourse, or sexual acts. There's also sexuality. Just like love, everyone has their own opinion on what love is. Sex means many different things to many different people. Sex is how we got here. Reproduction. When a man and a woman, of course, get together, you know, the egg and sperm fertilize, and then the baby grows in the stomach 9 months later, blah, blah, blah. But also, it has a lot to do with just anatomy, history, human history, sexual history, and social history. I definitely think a lot of it has to do with sex being shoved down our throats and allowing outside influences tell us what we should be doing. Sex is overrated because depending on how you look at it. I think if we were a bit more liberal towards sex and less, touchy, less afraid to talk about it, I don't think it would be such a big deal, because sex is so accessible. If you're not doing it, you're talking about it, and if you're not talking about it, you're thinking about it, and if you're not thinking about it, well, then you're probably doing it. Good and bad sex, I would have to say, is the connection, of course. Good and bad sex is really kind of one's own personal opinion. It doesn't matter the size or how somebody looks. It's about how both people connect on that level and what they're doing to please each other and satisfy each other. And of course, sex is not just intercourse. You want to have encounters, you want to have sex, but you don't have any, it depends. You can have an attachment or not, but for me, I'm really not too much into the casual sex thing. It all depends on what it is. Treating sex like a sport and really kind of adding to the scorecard of the sex play, just gathering more and more experience and doing more things. At least with the experiences I've had or that I've known of, there is no meaning. It's just, let's just screw, let's just fuck. First of all, is not just a physical or sexual human being. They are also a spiritual human being with, of course, the mental aspect, the emotional aspect, the social aspect, and just all of that combined into one. And I think that when you meet somebody, whether it's a friend or a lover or your wife, and you have all those things, like awakening and gathering all these different aspects, that you connect to them on a spiritual level, and that it encompasses one, like mind-blowing sex, and you explode, you come in your mind, in your heart, all in your veins, and you just shoot out or you squirt out. It feels so good. A lot of times sex is just force-fed down our throats, and you look at all these reality shows and all these TV shows and all these music videos, people are just not even caring anymore. It's like a desperate thing now. Like, it has no kind of specialty to it, because if a woman has her big old breasts hanging out and she's got her long hair and she's showing like half her body, it leaves nothing to the imagination. And men with their pecs showing and how tight their butt can look, and to see the VPL, the visible penis line, just springing out, or the boner showing through the pants. That's what we're being shown, and it brings about discussions. People discuss things, and I think healthy discussions are really important. Many people of different ages have sex whenever they want to. If you want to be abstinent, good for you. If you want to wait till marriage, good for you. But if there are two consenting adults who are willing to get physical, that's fine. But people who are sexually mature, they're aware of their body, they're aware of what they like, they're aware of what they're willing to try and experiment with. I think in middle school and high school, sex is always going to be around. Teenagers really should not be having sex if they're not ready for it. And peer pressure doesn't have shit to do with it, because just because other people are doing it doesn't mean you have to do it. That there is a right time for everything, and if that person does not respect you, you need someone's respect and honesty, and you need their trust, and you need other components before they deserve to sleep with you, because your vagina is your divinity and your penis is sacred. You have got to keep it together and start making better choices.
Would you?